Hello everyone, this is Alex, and this will be devlog number 4 for Super Bounce Cube PC version. So the changes that I made this week, all pretty much focused on the visuals, trying to make the game a little prettier, trying to make the effects a little nicer, trying to make the game a little bit more presentable. The first thing I did was the lava, so let's go ahead and look at the lava effect. Well, none of the effects are perfect, and I may still tweak them, but I'm happy with it right now. As you can see, there's I have a little bubble effect on the surface. I'm not using that generic water graphic that I had before. It was just a wavy water graphic. Now it's just a straight line with these bubbles that I'm creating on the surface. And then I have those black particles, right? Simulating, the hot magma rock or whatever. Not exactly sure what it is supposed to be, but it makes it look like it's hot lava, right? I think I may want to spawn the bubbles a little more often. And I'm looking into a way so that the surface isn't so straight. I mean, it looks too... Oops. It looks too straight, I want to see if I can roughen up the surface a little so it's not so clean and perfect. I don't know how I'm going to do that, though. But yeah, it'd be nice so that there's hills and valleys, more than just the bubbles, so that it's not so perfectly straight like that. And then another thing that you may have noticed, the other change I made was how the level colors itself in. I want to restart the level and see how the blocks color themselves in from white. That's also a new effect. It's more noticeable on smaller levels. So let's go here. Yeah, see, it's coloring itself in from the center of the view. So it expands from the center of the view and colors in all the blocks. That's a neat effect. The next graphic that I worked on was the darkness effect. Instead of just having a black sprite surrounding the player, now I'm creating a surface and subtracting a circle around it and drawing that surface around the player. And so I no longer have those seams that I used to have, because I was using sprite. So now there's no seams at the edges. It's just cleaner. I'm actually subtracting multiple circles so that there's a slight gradient between total darkness and total light. There's a little bit of a gradient. And then when I hit a light block, I made a little bit of a light wave effect, like that. You can see the light pushing the darkness away. Notice it when it's really dark. And I've been thinking about making the darkness not completely opaque, so that even when it's totally dark, you can still see through the blackness a little bit. I don't know if that'll make these dark levels too easy. So that's something I'm going to think about doing. balancing the game for difficulty is always a thing I have to worry about. Like, I want to make the game challenging, but it's hard to know exactly where the line is between challenging and frustrating. Okay, so that's the darkness. And then the next change I made was to the portal graphic, which you can see right there. However, I need to redo this because it's not creating the particle effect. Because inside the levels, as you can see there, I added like a particle effect to the portals. It's basically an object that's going around the edge of the portal graphic and creating particles. And I think that looks a lot better, honestly. The portals were always a graphic that I was never happy with, and this looks a lot nicer. The portal graphic now is mostly just a black circle, and then I just added this particle thing that goes around. It's basically just a path object. I created a path, and I'm just making every portal create an object that follows that path. I also created this transition effect. See how your trail goes from portal to portal? So instead of just teleporting directly to the next portal, I'm actually just moving the player really fast from portal to portal, and it makes that trail effect possible. And I think it looks a lot better that way. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the portals now. I may tweak that particle effect. It's pretty good, but maybe it's a little... I think I can make it better. I also made it so that the player shrinks into the portal. People may not notice the change, but before the player would shrink while he was outside the portal because he would collide with it. But I changed the collision, so now the player shrinks while he's inside the portal. And it just looks a lot better that way. I'm really happy how the portals are looking right now. And in fact, it makes this exit portal look kind of cheap now. I may revisit the actual rainbow portal, make it look better. Now these regular portals look better. Let's go to a level like here that has lots of portals. It's a different colored portal here. And also, as you can notice, I added the jump and switch graphics at the bottom, letting you know that you can press the A button and X button on the controller, or the A and L key on your keyboard. I still gotta tweak the graphics a little because there's nasty outline on them, but that's part of the UI tweaks that I'm doing too. The teal portal looks pretty nice. I'm liking how that looks. And there's a star following its path. Showed that off last time. And see, the camera moves a lot smoother between portals. The effect really enhances that. Yeah, see, that's good. Pink portal looks good too. In fact, I'm seeing how like these neon colors look better than like the straight up red and green ones. I may make the red lighter or something to make them look like a neon color. Neon colors look better. And then what else? Pretty much it. I mean, when it comes to these graphic changes, you have to, well, at least I have to iterate through them constantly to make them look right. So very time consuming because you gotta see how it looks in game, and you constantly have to tweak the graphics to look better. So not too many changes. That's just because they're very time consuming. I actually did create a new level. Final Golden Citadel level. Show that off real fast. It's a mostly vertical level that has a heavy focus on the grow blocks. You gotta constantly those blocks, but you can climb up. Oops. Oh, jump on there. Oh man, that was a little cramped. I'm gonna do short hops. And see how I trap that star in there? You gotta get that star before you hit those blocks, or you trap it in there. Oh, there we go. Hit that guy and activate the blocks at the same time. Oh, there's the last Gold Citadel level. And then next I have to do is the remainder of the Dark Dungeon levels, which I work on next week, possibly. Still more graphical tweaks I want to make. In fact, there's lots of graphical tweaks I want to make. And really, I don't know if I want to limit myself on how many tweaks I want to make, because I don't want to kind of want to release the game soon. I don't want to take too long, because I'm already working on the sequel, and I want to focus on that one. So I'm totally rewriting the game from the ground up, and it's going to be just tons better. So these tweaks really, they're just a bonus extra thing that I'm doing. I don't want to waste too much time on them. Never finish. There you go. Those are the changes for this week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.